Hi everyone, so today I will be doing a demo for sprintwow agile note-taking application. So this application mainly focuses on registering logs, events that happen during an agile sprint. So it mainly helps Scrum Masters, product owners, agile coaches to track those events that happen during a sprint and show them to their team members. So this application is mainly structured, laid out in three parts. So we have on the left hand side, we have the calendar and yeah, this calendar and a couple of buttons right here. And also you can notice that the start of the sprint is highlighted with a circle. So if you click on it, you can see that the whole sprint period is highlighted. So the sprint started on 13 and ends on 24th of May. um, yeah, you can start the sprint. So you can start the sprint by pushing this button, and you have the sprint name. uh, and yeah, I can have a test, and yeah, you can choose the date and the end date, and you can see that there are 9 working days in the sprint, and I can start the sprint. And yeah, as you can see, I cannot start them because it's overlapping with the sprint started on 13. So maybe I'll choose a smaller period like this, and yeah, it's automatically highlighted. If I click here, okay, it's a small sprint. um, you can edit the sprint again. Okay, if I put here, sprint is saved, and you can see here the sprint name and also its start date and end date. The day that you selected is highlighted here. You can delete a sprint, so you have to be in and you selected inside the sprint, and you can delete it. A pop-up will appear if you want to delete the sprint. The notes associated with the sprints will not be deleted. uh, okay, in the middle we have the logs, and logs can be in certain categories. For example, a generic note, a private note which is not shown on the retrospective, which I'll show you later. We have this blocker, unplanned, time off, and infrastructure. So these basically are categories that mark events that you didn't expect to happen this sprint. And these ones have an impact, and you can set, okay, 4 hours or however hours impact for them. For example, we had a power outage, and you say, okay, it was 30 minutes power outage, but you have 4 members, and you'll select, okay, I'll have 2 hours impact for this sprint, mainly on that event. This event, yeah, pops in here. You can edit it, and okay, you can say something else. You can cancel the edit by clicking here. So I'll cancel it, or you can delete it. And you have some more categories, for example, very useful for your retrospective. You can track when bad. For example, you didn't finish the code review in time, or something yeah, that you as a Scrum Master product owner notice that is not quite good. Or went well, you can say, okay, you did the code reviews in time, or some other events. The kudos, it's an appreciation for a person, for a team member doing a good job, and yeah, you can give him a kudos. Also the team vibe, you can track, okay, you can put several notes in several days, and yeah, you can say, okay, it's so and so today, so and so. I know what event might have occurred. Also, uh, you see here that uh, the level, so the vibe is so and so. In the right hand side, you can see the sprint summary. So for these 10 working days, you have a accumulated 2 blockers with an 8-hour impact. You had a 4-hour time off. We have an unplanned item with a 4-hour impact, 2 infrastructure items with 10 hours impact, and it's totaling 26 hours impact. So it's quite good to show this impact to your team and see, okay, how you can reduce this unplanned time. You have 1 went well items, 0 went bad items. You have given 1 kudos, and the team vibe average from the nodes that you have added this sprint is good, and you have 14 nodes this sprint with 1.4 nodes. Okay, some other things, just small things that might be useful. For example, if you click on the logo header, it will bring you to the current day. So it's 20th of May. It's highlighted. Also, if you want to add rapidly, uh, let's say a blocker, you can see that here is generic node. But if you start typing blocker, the category will automatically change to blocker, as you see. And you put here a 3 hours blocker, power outage again, and yeah, it's highlighted here. Okay, and we can move on to the other part. It's the reports. And if you click on this awesomeness button, you'll be presented with an infographic-like retrospective for your current sprint. So in the first section, you can see you have 10 working days, and it started on May 13th and ends on this date. And you have around 15 nodes. And you can see the majority of events happened during the first days of the sprint. Yeah, of course, this is demo data, but yeah, you can correlate this with your burn down chart. And for example, if you had um, unplanned uh, impact in the first period of the sprint, you can see that the burn down chart, and you correlate with, okay, the events, the number of events, and the impact you had at the start of the sprint here. The second section counts the total unplanned time, which is 29 hours. It's cumulated from these categories: blockers, unplanned, and time off, and infrastructure, and it's 7 nodes that I've added for these sprints. And also its breakdown in percents, and you see that most of them were in blockers with a cumulative impact of 11 hours. You have unplanned, you have time off. Lucas got a half a day sick, and the infrastructure, power outage in the building. Wayne had to reinstall operating system to unlock environment. It took him 8 hours. And you can see the impact per days. And you see, okay, the first day of the sprint had 10 hours impact, and the other days is highlighted here. And the went well nodes went bad. I don't have anything in the to improve, but in went well, I highlighted that we finished the last sprint code reviews in time. The team vibe, it's 61.5% good. It's a median from 2 team vibe nodes. Yeah, so it's good. It can be improved. Maybe worth having a small retrospective to see, okay, what's going on in there. Kudos are praise and honor received for an achievement, and I have given 1 kudos in this sprint. And you have to click on this rectangle to show it. And it's a good job for Iron, finished a story today. Quite impressive. So, good job, Iron. And in the last section, you can see the entire list of notes you've taken this sprint. And yeah, I have started with a capacity of 248 hours. And yeah, you can see that I have many blockers, unplanned stuff. And yeah, that might impacted the way we delivered this sprint. So per day, where I have a node, this can be seen in this view. So that would be all for this demo. Yeah, hope you'll find this application useful. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.